And then finally the suture. This may be required to close a large wound or a big chunk of skin, a flap of skin is hanging off. We need to get this closed up, prevent infection and restore some mobility, particularly if we still need to move from where we are to another location for rescue. Again, it may be something where we need to operate single-handedly if the wound is on one of our arms or not within reach of both hands. For this procedure, it would definitely be advisable to wear gloves. It's not going to be so urgent that you could consider not wearing them. So the nitrile gloves on. And we open the packet. So, using a piece of meat from the butcher's, we have quite a large wound here. A bit of cleaning up will be required, so some water, and we stitch. So we need to go in maybe 1 centimetre either side, in and out, and about 1/2 centimetre into the flesh. Tying knots is going to be difficult with one hand, but this is how we'll do it. So the first incision, hook round, and out it comes. We need to come fairly well through so that we've got just the tail through there, and I'm going to lay that across there. And the second stitch will actually take the tail here inside it. So the second stitch, we're not doing cosmetic surgery, so if it looks like a Cornish pasty at the end, that's actually perfectly okay. And you see now that has enclosed the tail. I'm going to leave the tail still within the stitches. And then finally, our last stitch or two. We'll just go back through the loop there before we fully tighten that one up, so that we have still some length of the silk secured. And then finally, to cut it, we can either use a knife or wrapping it around the finger and putting some tension on, we can cut it using the end of the needle itself. And there it is. Not pretty, but it'll do the job.